Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconerizone for a big preview. Probably the biggest one so far this season, and it's a Villarreal preview in the Champions League. So it's the biggest game of our season, I would say, so far, because so many this game means so many things on and off the pitch, and we will get into that. But before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, put that bell notification on, and the video is sponsored, as you can see, by the Sporting app. You can scan the QR code, so that's easier. Link is also in the description, but if you scan it, it will bring you straight to our group chat. You have the news, you can do the player ratings, you can check the stats during the game, after the game. So yeah, it's a good app. It's fun, and I know a lot of people on the channel have downloaded it. So yeah, do that. Now let's get into the video, and the video is Villarreal Champions League. As said, it's a big game on and off the field. Off the field, if you win, it's 10 million euros, almost 11 million euros extra. About on top of the already, I would say 70 mil something like that we already earned. So it's big. It's a lot of money. On the field, it's a game you need to win. Champions League, it's for the quarterfinal place. It's big, and considering what happened with the other games, it's a big game. Like there's no ifs and buts. You need to win. You cannot be kicked out by Villarreal when you have been kicked out by Ajax, Lyon, and Porto. So 4 years in a row where, on paper, we played inferior teams and we got dominated, or we messed it up, name it, whatever. We messed it up for 3 seasons in a row. It cannot happen again. It just can't. It's an absolutely no-go. There's absolutely no, like I tweeted it out, there's no excuse you can use tomorrow if you don't make it. Like, no excuse. I don't think anyone, not even the club, like not even the greatest or the most positive Juve fan, the most positive Allegri fan, name it whatever you want, who can make any excuse if you don't make it today, if you don't make it to the next round today. Like, there's nothing, how you want to say that? Like, there's nothing valid. Like, yeah, we have injuries, but still, so have Villarreal, so have all teams. Like, on paper, we have the better squad. We play at home. You just need to win. There's no away goal rule. You kind of messed it up away to Villarreal, but it is what it is. You're at home. You need to win, and you're in the quarterfinals. That's it. Nothing more is asked about you. So there's no excuse. Absolutely no. Because as you can, like the season we are having, it's not great. It isn't great. We are on that 15 game unbeaten streak. Nice, but it's still not great. Like, there's nothing to cheer about. Going further in the Champions League is something that will get your mind off, are we gonna make top 4? We're fighting for a top 4 place. It will get your mind off that. Like, it's Champions League, it's freely, like, there are no real expectations. What happens, but that's only valid after tomorrow's game, not at home against Villarreal. Then you don't need to be like, oh, what happens. Like, it's a Champions League. No, tomorrow you need to win. Then in the next round, whatever happens. Let's see who you get. I don't know. But tomorrow you need to win. And we'll go into the lineup. Again, it's a predicted lineup. It's from Romeo. I think it's going to be the lineup. Because just the options available on the bench, I think you cannot make a lot of changes. So it's Chesney in goal. It's Danilo, De Ligt, Bonucci, De Ligt, Rugani, and De Sciglio. And then it's Cuadrado, Locatelli, Arthur, Rabiot, and up top it's Morata and Dusan Vlahovic. So no real shock. And I know people say maybe Bernardeschi will start, Pellegrini over De Sciglio. I think it's gonna be that lineup. It is what it is. Like, I know people will complain Rabiot on the left. That's what we have now. Unless you want to force Bernardeschi into that team. But I don't think Allegri is going to do that. I don't think he's going to do that. I will be kind of surprised if that's not the lineup tomorrow. I will be surprised. Now, Villarreal, I respect him as a team because I rate their manager. He's a very clever manager, a very good manager. He has done it, been there, done it, won European trophies. Um, so he knows what he's doing. Like, he's not a naive coach. He can be at times, maybe in the final with Arsenal against Chelsea. I thought he made some decisions which were a bit strange, but it happens. Everybody makes mistakes. He's doing well with a Villarreal team that's very, I don't want to call it like, it was very aging last season. They made some moves, Lo Celso, I like Danjuma. So there's something in that team. And on their day, they're very, very good and very difficult to break down, to beat. And also going forward, they're actually very good on their day. So it's not going to be a walkover. I'm not saying that, but you should be beating them, even beating them at home, even with that squad. What's on your screen now, you should be able to beat them. Because there are no excuses. Like, there's no other option than to beat Villarreal at home. How do I expect the game to pan out? I think because it's 1-1, there's no real away goal rule. I think we will go for it in the first 15 minutes. And after that, if you don't score, I think Villarreal will come and they will push because there's no away goal rule. Like, it's different. You can play a bit more freely, if you want to say. Excuse me. Excuse me, because there are no like the the how you want to say it, the repercussions if you can see the goal away. For us, it's different. Like, if Villarreal score and you score, it's still even if it's 2-2, it's not Villarreal going to the next round because 2 away goals. It's just extra time. I'm saying extra time, but like, you can play more freely in your head in terms of conceding. It's not the same as conceding a year back. So I think we're gonna go for it. And I think we need to go for it in the first 15 minutes at least, and see if you can get that early goal, because that early goal, again, we did that against Villarreal at home. That was like at the kickoff, basically. Didn't really took advantage of that, but I think at home you can take advantage of that. Also because it's a second game. If you score early, you're basically telling Villarreal, now it's your turn. Come at us. You need to score. We are through. And then I think there will be a lot of space because they leave space at the back. It's just that in the return, in the first leg, we were very poor in executing or taking advantage of those spaces. So just because it's at home now, I think we can exploit those situations, but you need to create those situations, and I think you will create that by an early goal and invite them to come at you to take some more risks going forward. And I think at that point you should be able to kill off a game. So my prediction was 2-1. I think we're gonna win. Do I think it's gonna be easy? No. And I'm saying we're gonna win. I believe we're gonna win, but also I'm saying it because there's no other choice. Like, you need to win today. Like, there's no, like I said, there's no excuses, no injuries. I don't want to hear anything. I don't think a lot of people want to hear it. You just need to beat Villarreal. That's it. More. We're not asking for more. I think that's fair what we're asking. Beat Villarreal at home and make it to the quarterfinals, especially after the last 3 seasons in the Champions League. So based on that, my prediction is 2-1. You guys, let me know your predictions in the chat. Win in extra time. Is it within 90 minutes we're gonna win? Is it extra time? Is it penalties? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what your prediction is for this game. But it's a key game, just because to keep, again, obviously keep our Champions League quote unquote dream alive, but also you have now the Champions League. If you don't make it, you probably will beat Salernitana either way, but you go into the international break thinking, again, out of the Champions League in this round against a team we should be beating. What are we playing for? Top 4? We're gonna talk about top 4 until the end of the season. Are we gonna make it? And maybe the Coppa Italia. Like, you need to keep that dream alive, just because it's free. Like, it's in the head. It's a dream. It takes your mind off things. I think also for the players, it's different. Like, tomorrow there will be pressure to make it to the next round, but maybe in the next round you get a Liverpool. I think the pressure will be a bit off. It's like yeah, it's Liverpool or it's City. Like you're gonna play those games, but it's not pressure on like Serie A. It's always pressure on, because everybody expects us. Some expect us to win Scudetto, but everybody expects us to make top four. Nobody really expects us to win the Champions League. I think nobody does, to be honest. So that's why I'm saying it's more freely. It's more like relaxed. It's like it's different than the pressure in Serie A, just because we're not doing well in Serie A this season. Like fourth place, it's not fantastic. So that's why it's important also to make it to the next round, basically tomorrow, just to keep something else alive than just focusing on that on that top four race 7 days out of 7 days. So that's it. So yeah, that's my prediction. That's a quick preview for the game. It's a big one. Like I said, I think we're gonna win because we need to win. That's why I'm saying we're gonna win, because like you cannot do it again. You just can't, because the negativity around the club will be insane. It will. So yeah, everybody, again, like I said, your prediction, put that in the comment. Goal scorers, 90 minutes, extra time, full penalties, let me know. And then as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, put that notification bell on, and so you can see, scan the code for a Sporting app. It's a good app. We have a group chat in it. It's free to download. You can check the scores, stats during the game, do your player ratings. You have Juve news on the app by just clicking the link. The link is set to Juve, so it's going to be very easy for everyone to use. So yeah, and then we will see you after the game for a reaction and all those stuff. And let's hope it will be a positive video with a win. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And then we will see you tonight after the game. Ciao.